Basil Hawkins from Star Wars?
No.
Okay, I specified Star Wars by accident. I meant, but I don't know why. I thought he was from One Piece. Why I wonder why I marked Star Wars?
I don't know. That's
Ru-
funny.
Rush Clovis. That's why.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's funny.
that's that guy. Because every used to Basil Hawkins, my brain immediately goes to Rush Clovis.
It should not do that. Fucking Rush Clovis.
So Basil Hawkins, a roguish scavenger, dual-wielding blasters, radioactive messenger, a sickly glowing green contestant.
Some
Oh, I
guy
guess.
from Star Wars whose name is just Basil Hawkins.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Conan, telekinetic farmer, a weathered man in overalls who can hurl tool and corn.
Tool and corn.
Okay, Gorillafant is just a massive ape-elephant hybrid. Okay, that
That
makes
is
sense.
Gorillafin. Yeah.
That is him. Oh my
Lore
god.
accurate.
Ken Mansley's a paranoid federal agent.
True.
Day one, Chris Redfield sprints for a rifle, locking eyes
What?
with John
When did
Wilkes.
Chris Redfield get here?
I never specified. I forgot I added a bunch of people without telling you at the very beginning.
Alright.
So here's it's gonna be good. Chris Redfield sprints for a rifle, locking eyes with John Wilkes Booth.
Okay. Awesome. I love that guy.
Chris grabs a gun first, and Booth walks away.
Spilled
Baraka
water all over
slashes into the
himself.
fray, tearing into Kent Mansley and the blur of blades.
Oh.
The agent can't even unholster his sidearm. He dies. Weiss and Martha trample a small group, scattering Aubrey, Basil, and the Lorlax. Shazam punches Gorilla Fit hard enough to send him reeling, but not before the hybrid grabs him and hurls him across a cracked plaza. Both retreat. Green Arrow picks off a charging Springtrap with a glue arrow.
Glue.
Slowing him down long enough to escape the supplies. Tanya's evil booby traps a collapsed subway station with tripwires. Conan accidentally triggers one while scouting. Tanya finishes them off at a range. The radioactive messenger slips into camp unseen. He whispers cryptic prophecies to Chris. He tells Chris the armor will fit, but the cost of your sight. To Tanya, the sky will claim you before the ground can. Aubrey, your rage will save you, but not your friends. Ryuko clashes with Baraka,
Whoa.
her blade hacking away chunks of his arm before they separate. Both are wounded. The hunt for power armor begins. Tracks in the sand suggest group may have found the trail. Shazam, still aching for Gorillafint's throat. Shadows group waiting for his chance. Bumblebee dentist captures Basil, offering him a dental work. The screaming echoes through the city until silence falls. Basil's care is left behind. Oh my god.
What? What happened?
Ba- he just gets Basil gets tortured by the bumblebee dentist to death.
Oh. I see.
Michael Miles corners green arrows in a parking garage. The arrow blinds him temporarily with a flash arrow. It slips away.
He's
Just
just
bullshit arrows.
yeah. I mean, he's going up against unstoppable monsters, so fair enough.
Yeah, but it's just like, where are you getting these?
He has an arrow for every situation,
Is it like one of the jokes?
probably.
Alright. Night 2, Springtrap is freed from the glue finally after a day and a half.
Holy shit! There's some strong glue.
Yeah.
Had to
Sneaks into
thaw his
Tanya's
way out.
camp. They battle in the dark. Tanya uses a satchel charge to blow him up. Rika and Aubrey form an uneasy alliance. That makes sense.
True.
After fending off John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, bonding.
The telekinetic farmer uses his ability to hurl boulder at Baraka, crushing his skull in one strike.
Holy shit.
Okay, apparently Basil Hawkins dies. I didn't read that, but
That's
he did.
okay. He was a random.
Uh, yeah,
Who cares?
Kent Mansley, he got strangled to death by Michael Myers.
Oh, good.
Storm rolls in, reducing vision for a few meters. Why is more storms? The suit lies in wait in the bunker of echoes. The first to claim it, first to bleed. Groot stumbles to the bunker's entrance first. Its reinforced steel's half buried in rubble. He forces them open. Shazam ambushes them. The two trade heavy blows among collapsed hallways. Groot wraps Shazam in roots, but the hero bursts free with a roar. Neither gains the upper hand. Let me drink something real quick. My protein shake that I've had sitting in front of me.
Is that what you were shaking?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were rolling dice.
Why did I do that?
I don't know. I was gonna ask if you were rolling dice.
Nope. The answer is no. Not yet.
Yeah, I know.
Chris Redfield's following a radioactive messenger's property. He moves carefully through the bunker. He finds the armory. The power armor is inside, still humming. He starts strapping it on. Michael Myers, silent as ever, has been telling Chris since. I thought Michael Myers was also going to get it. That'd be terrifying.
Yeah,
That or Basil.
I mean, he might.
Those two would be funny. Now Basil's dead.
Is he?
Myers silent as ever. Yeah, Basil died. Both.
Yeah.
Has been trailing Chris since the sunrise. Just as Chris finishes off soon in the armor, Myers lunges. The fight is brutal. Chris's new armor lets him withstand several knife slashes before he counters with a powered punch that sends Myers smashing through a wall. Myers retreats into the storm. Elsewhere, Tanya the Evil lays mines around the fuel depot, anticipating that someone would try to scavenge it. Unfortunately for John Wilkes Booth, he chooses the exact moment to shelter from the storm. The mine takes his leg. Tanya finishes him off. Ryoko and Aubrey argue over food. Aubrey storms off, nearly avoiding a snare trap set by the telekinetic farmer. The Lorax is cornered. Lorax is cornered by Gorillaphin in a flooded underpass. His axe bites into the hybrid's hide. But Gorillaphin overpowers him, crushing his chest before trudging off. Green Arrow fires a grappling arrow to escape Jason Voorhees. But Jason cuts the line, sending the archer plummeting to the shallow pit of rebar. One pierces his chest, killing him.
Damn.
The radioactive messenger approaches Tanya again, whispering, "Tomorrow the earth will eat your pride." Tanya just does not care.
Yeah.
More accurate.
True.
And Chris is in the armor. The game changes. His suit grants him terrifying speed and defense. Shazam, regrouped from the fight with Groot, challenges Chris directly. The battle shakes the ruins. Shazam's strength versus the armor's hydraulics. It ends with Chris slamming Shazam's through the collapsed overpass, breaking his ribs. Shazam flees, coughing blood. Weiss and Martha spot the fight and circle from above, debating whether to intervene. Before they can, the telekinetic farmer hurls a car at them. Martha takes the hit, crashing hard. Weiss survives dazed. Martha's legs are broken.
No.
The telekinetic farmer has been
doing
with his mind.
Yeah.
He's been doing hella work.
I know, yeah, he's always throwing shit at people.
He also just does not care.
Yeah.
Kills Baraka with a boulder immediately.
I know, that went hard.
Groot shelters inside the rusted metro car, but Jason Voorhees finds him. Their duel is slow and brutal. Eventually, Jason pins him against the train. Against the metro train's walls, and hacks till Groot stops moving. Alfred Pennyworth tends to Weiss's injuries in a makeshift camp.
Good man.
Day 5. Toxic gas geysers double in number, churning the wasteland into a poisonous maze. Vision is limited, and air is deadly already enough without filters. The wind pushes clouds unpredictably. Chris Redfield in power armor seals him off in the gas, making him the safest trip in the arena. Tiny the evil taking the radioactive messenger's prophecy into the heart avoids the low ground. Not Alfred, but also Alfred. Weiss, grounded without Martha, teams up with Alfred. He now drives her.
What?
Vice versa, she now drives him. Just kidding.
Okay.
To navigate
Yeah.
through the half-collapsed skyscrapers, Alfred, ever composed, uses revolver sparingly. He has a gun.
Yeah.
Ryuko
I know.
charges through the gas with a makeshift cloth mask, running through Bumblebee Dentist, who has adapted disturbingly well, using honeycomb as a crude filter. Their fight is fast and vicious, ending when Ryuko cleaves his thorax.
Dang.
Jason Voorhees moves as if the gas isn't there, stalking prey without haste. He comes across Shazam, weakened from broken ribs. He attacks silently, but Shazam manages to fence him off. The noise of the fight draws the attention of Gorillafin, who charges in and slams Shazam into the ground hard enough to crack his skull. Jason leaves.
Okay, yeah, valid.
Yeah, you see, that's a gorilla elephant, man.
That's a
Come
fucking
on.
gorilla. He just crushed the skull of a god. That's crazy.
Fighting a god, I can do that. What the hell are you?
Yeah, what the hell is this gorilla thing?
The telekinetic farmer Colonel Ryuko hurling rebar at her.
Yo,
He just throws
get
shit.
her. Yeah.
She dodges most, but one grazes her arm, slowing her down. She closes the distance, but before killing a blow, a sudden burst of gas sets them apart. Tanya attempts to ambush Chris, planting mines in his path. The armor absorbs the blast, but the force knocks him to the ground. Tanya moves in for the kill, only for the earth beneath her to collapse into a sinkhole. She screams as it eats her alive.
Rude.
Michael Myers slips through the night unseen. Chris, seeking control, storms one of the tallest towers, clearing out squatters, including Ryuko and Aubrey, who have been sheltered there. Chris knocks Aubrey from the balcony. She falls in the gas below. Ryuko barely escapes, vowing revenge. Jason engages Gorillafin in a clash of titans. They fight is long and brutal, ending with when Jason dives his machete deep into Gorillafin's skull.
Damn. Makes sense.
Alfred catches Michael Myers approaching Weiss. With a perfect aim, he fires a single round into Myers' shoulder, driving him back into the darkness.
Good man.
Radioactive Messenger lies coughing in the corner of their ruined shop. One by one, his glow fades into nothing, not by blade or bullet, by gas claiming him quietly in the night.
Okay.
I did not know what I just read, by the way. I already forgot.
The radioactive messenger.
Yeah. Oh, he just dies. Okay.
Yeah, he just fades away.
Alright, yeah. So, like, I'm not. If any of the Ruby characters wins, why is Weiss the
We don't
one
have any.
driving the
Oh
bug?
yeah, Weiss. If Weiss wins,
It's whatever.
I would
She's the
like
bug.
that. She's awesome.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, okay, like if another Ruby character wins this, I'm just gonna have Weiss only the bug, not Blake, because she can go to hell.
Yeah.
So, Weiss the bug.
Weiss with the bug.
Chris Redfield still in power armor. At the days 7 and 8 after days.
Makes so
of
much sense that
fumes.
Chris Redfield found the power armor also.
It does, but I feel like it would have been funnier if it was someone else.
Yeah, I agree.
Just imagine like Aubrey or like Myers,
Basil,
Weiss, Schnee.
Martha.
Chris Redfield, still in power, takes advantage of the clear air to hunt openly. His heavy steps echo through the ruined streets. Jason Voorhees tracks him relentlessly, machete ready. Their fight explodes in a shower of sparks as the machete meets the armor. Chris uses his suit's hydraulics to slam Jason to the wall, but Jason stabs in the joint the uh, armor joint of the knee joint in the suit's armor, forcing Chris to retreat for repairs. Weiss and Alfred continue their alliance. Alfred scavenges for supplies. Ryuko shadows the telekinetic farmer, waiting for him to slow. She attacks at dusk, forcing him to close quarters combat, whereas telekinesis is harder to use. A brutal back and forth, with Ryuko diving his blade into his chest.
Damn.
Myers ambushes Ryuko while she drinks from a rooftop water catch. They fight in near silence. Myers' knife against Ryuko's scissor blade. She cuts deep into his side, but he refuses to fall. He forces her to the edge with a shove, sends her over. She hits the rubble below and doesn't get up. Again, more accurate.
Yeah.
Actually, it'd be pretty cool to see Jason and Myers fight to death.
I was just thinking that I'd really hope Jason and Myers are the last two, because that would make a lot of sense.
With fewer safe places to hide, the survivors are drawn into Arena's central plaza. We can also do horror enemies like Bubba, Jeepers Creepers, Monster, Pennywise,
Nemesis.
Freddy. Yeah, I mean like horror villains.
Nemesis.
Yeah, I mean like from movies. Nemesis. Jason finds Alfred and Weiss. First, Jason, there are fewer places. The open expanse cracks, asphalts. Yeah, they're getting drawn to Central Plaza. Jason finds Alfred and Weiss first. Jason charges, forcing Alfred to throw a satchel charge taken from Tanya's mines. The explosion knocks Jason to the ground, but doesn't kill him. Weiss moves in, slashing his arms, but Jason grabs her by the throat.
Yeah. They're trying their best.
Alfred empties his entire revolver into Jason's chest. Jason finally falls, lying still. Chris arrives moments later, armored and imposing. Alfred and Weiss hold their ground, but Chris absorbs their attacks easily. Before Chris can finish them, Myers enters the fray. They fight with power gauntlets, while Alfred drags Weiss to safety. Chris and Myers' battle lasts into the night. Sparks light the darkness. Eventually, Chris manages to grab Myers by the mask and slam him into a concrete pillar hard enough to snap his neck. The armor, however, is badly damaged, hydraulics leaking, servos grinding.
Damn.
Basil Hawkins died. He's not here. Why is it saying he's still alive?
It's rigged.
The arena is quiet now. No more gas, no more storms. Just dry wind, the crunch of footsteps over cracked pavements. Chris Redfield stalks the city in his damaged powered armor. Every step grinds the suit's gear, but even weakened, it's still the most dangerous weapon in the arena. Okay, so real quick, the ChatGPT was just like the final four heading into the chapter 5. Chris Redfield, Weiss Schnee, and Alfred Pennyworth. Actually, that's 3. My apologies. Just instantly realized, like, oh, no, wait.
Wait a second, this is not 5.
Okay. Weishney and Alfred Pennyworth
My favorite duo of all time, by the way.
set up an ambush. That they're gonna be the next duo.
I hope so.
Alfred, Weishney driving Alfred.
Yeah.
Martha's dead.
died.
Alfred's
New
in.
mount. New bug. Yeah.
Just like a diva mech, it just jumps inside.
I need a new bug to drive you.
You servant.
Butler,
He drops down from the sky.
no. Yeah.
The fight resumes under the cold moonlight. Chris managed. Okay. By midday, Chris walked, or the two set up an ambush in the collapsed
Chris
fountains. I should, yeah, Chris
He's just
Chris
here.
walks. Chris walks. Chris walks into the trap Weiss and Alfred set. It's a bunch of explosives.
Mhm.
As bait, he fell for bait. That's a bait. A bunch of explosives is bait.
Come look, a bunch of explosives. You want these,
Wow.
don't you?
Wow, you're right. They are.
Yeah.
But
Does he
mid-
just
he walks the
explode?
the explosive detonates beneath him, tearing away the parts of the suit's plating. He staggers, coughing from the smoke inside the helmet, but still advances. Weiss attacks with their rapier, darting in and out, while Alfred tries to disable the leg hydraulics. Chris backhands Alfred across the square, breaking
Yeah.
his ribs.
Oh shit.
The fight resumes into the night. Under the cold moonlight, Chris manages to grab Weiss by the arm and slam her to the ground.
Damn.
He grabs her by the throat and is about to crush her to death with the suit's gauntlets. Alfred, however, limping in pain, fires the last bullet into the suit's cracked
Yeah.
visor. Chris drops Weiss' knee blinded, and Alfred tackles him towards the edge of the fountain.
Let's go.
The suit's core hits an exposed wiring in the fountain's ruined lighting system. A violent surge of electricity engulfs Chris. The armor locks up. He got spring trapped.
Holy shit. Whoa.
Weiss staggers to her feet. Alfred breathes heavily, leaning against the rubble. Alfred says, "Well fought, miss." Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The game, I thought it was just going to be like Alfred killed himself, but apparently it's an actual fight.
Wow.
The game makers know the safes narrowed down to a single street. Weiss and Alfred walk in silence. The duel is quiet but brutal. Alfred fights with his revolver as a club. He just turned the pistol whipper. Weiss fights with a rapier. Age and injury slows Alfred, but his technique keeps her at bay for a few minutes longer than expected. Eventually, Weiss's feints, low strikes are true. Her blade finding his heart. Alfred smiles, saying, "Well fought," and falls.
W ending.
So Martha and Weiss.
Yeah.
Why'd you get that bug?
Martha to die.
Okay, so is Martha now canon dead? So we just have Tony Green without Martha.
No, Tony Green goes back to Martha. And Martha goes back to Tony.
You're right.
It's
I forgot.
Martha who controls
Martha.
them.
Yeah, Martha just needs a writer to enter the games.
Yeah.